Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Basis. And today I want to talk about the new Daily Wire production Shut In. So basically, the movie is about a young mother who just got out of the rehab and she has to take care of her two small children. And at some point in the movie, she gets stuck inside of a pantry. Now, I'm not gonna say how she gets stuck because that's a big spoiler. So basically, you have to know that she is locked inside a pantry and she has to find a way out as fast as she can because there is a lot of threats around her house, around that situation. First, she has two small kids that are basically alone. Her ex-boyfriend is violent, is a drug addicted, so a lot of bad things can happen. And her ex-boyfriend got a new best friend called Sammy, a pedophile. So I don't think that there is any type of situation where a parent can get more scared and tense than have a pedophile around your house, around their house, and you're stuck inside of a room and your two children are basically alone. So there is no more tense situation for a parent. And basically that's the plot. I'm not gonna say any spoilers. The acting. Well, the acting is great. The cast was very well casted. And I don't have a lot of things to say, but Rainey Colley as Jessica was basically perfect. I heard of a lot of people that she has the right accent for that region of the US, so that's a very nice touch. Vincent Gallo as Sammy the pedophile. He's creepy, he makes me uncomfortable, so he acted very well. I saw a producer saying that he actually took a teeth out of his mouth to make the character look more believable. So I can't say a thing about his performance. And that is a little girl who plays Lainey, and let me tell you something, I haven't seen a little girl act so well since Dakota Fanning in The War of the Worlds. She is surprisingly good. She actually knows how to act, and that's not very common with children of her age, believe me. There is a TV show here in my country that is just kids and the acting is just terrible. So the whole casting is amazing. I haven't even a thing to say about this casting. It's just amazing. I am not gonna say a lot about the plot itself because in these type of movies, anything that you say might be in spoiler, and being a small production, I don't want to give any spoilers about it. But I have to say that it is very well written. The acting is very solid, and the thing that makes this movie not be cliche is the main character. She is very flawed. She has a lot of personal problems. She has a lot of resentment of her past, and this makes her be very human. And when she actually she actually have to face, her problems, all of the bad decisions she made in the past, are these moments that makes us feel a little bit more closer to her. And with recently Hollywood movies with Mary Sue's, basically perfect women that don't have any flaws, they are just perfect, they don't do anything wrong. When you have this type of character, it feels real, and the script is made to be real. All of the situations are pretty believable. There are many scenes that you can say, well, that's absurd, that it's basically impossible. It's very well written, and that's what I can say about the script. But I still have some criticism, like there is 7 or 8 minutes next to the end of the movie where the main character just makes a lot of bad decisions. She has just very dumb ideas that you stop and say, well, that's not a very good thing to do, that's stupid, don't do that, because you know what is going to happen. And you kind of feel that it was just an easy way for the script found to put more tension at the end of the movie. And that's my only criticism about the film itself, about the script, because I really think that they could find a better way of raising the stakes, raising the tensions, than just make the character do bad decisions. Because until that point she was being very solid in her actions, all of her ideas made sense, and out of nowhere she just don't do very good choices, and it doesn't seem a lot like her. I think that she would be more careful. So that's my biggest criticism about the movie. But I don't think that in any way this ruins the experience. I think that the movie is great. If that part was fixed, I think that it would be just amazing. But for a first time production, I think that it's great. I don't have anything to say but that. So that's it. I really recommend for you to watch this movie if you have the opportunity. Know that it is a thriller, but it's not an horror. You don't have any type of gore in the movie, so it's just a thriller like Panic Room, but it's just not like Panic Room. Believe me, it's way different. I don't even know why I put Panic Room in this conversation. My biggest criticism about this film is not about the film itself. It's about the release, about the premiere. I saw in a lot of places saying that it would be a world premiere in YouTube. And I was watching my favorite YouTuber, Lauren Chen, saying about really good things about this movie. If you wanna, see a very good review of this movie, I recommend her channel. I'm gonna leave it at the description. But everywhere that was being announced is a world premiere on YouTube. And when I sat down to watch, it wasn't a world premiere, it was a US premiere. I just have one TV here in my house, and I have to say very early if I wanted to be on TV in the right time. So 2 days before the premiere, I already had said to my parents, I'm gonna need the TV, I'm gonna watch this movie, it's gonna be live. They don't really understood, but I got the TV, but it wasn't working, it wasn't appearing as a live movie or anything like that. And just when the movie was past like 5 minutes, I tried to use a VPN, and then I could watch the movie. So my biggest criticism is for the Daily Wire is they need to care a bit more about the international audience. You can't say that it's a world premiere when it's just gonna be available on the US or US and Canada. You actually have to be available, in all the places that it can be available. Or you just say, oh, it's gonna be a North America premiere or just a US premiere. Because it was very frustrating, to be trying to find ways to watch the live premiere. So that's my biggest criticism. I praise their willing to try to face Hollywood and their bad movies. Hollywood is just trying to push a message in this new movie since I think 2015. You can see that it is very clear that the movies are just about a message than the content. So their idea of making a media company and just make movies that are supposed to be movies, it's very good, but I really think that they should look into how they release these informations. They should care a bit about the international audience. So as a final consideration, I give this movie 8 out of 10. I could give more, but because the problem was I had to go through to watch this movie, setting up a VPN and having to watch in my phone, it kind of make the experience be a little bit, not as I expected. I really think that if I watched it on a bigger screen, I could have enjoyed more, even more than what I did. And also because of those 7-8 minutes I said before about these bad decisions, I would give a solid 8. I think it's very fair, and I think that this is it. I'm not very good at making reviews or even making videos, so I really hope you like. I'm gonna try to do better stuff in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye bye.